Um, I, I looked through some of the other classes and found the tank class. I thought it was the Berserker this whole time. That just seems like more natural. I don't know, since this looks like a melee class. Um, but it seems like the Engineer is actually the tanking class. That's the class that's the tank tree that actually uses the shield. So I'm actually going to make a new character, and we're going to go with that. Um, me- there you go. That looks good. Alright. Alright, we'll go with that. And what pet do I want this time? They all kind of do the same thing, I think. I don't know. We'll probably go with the ferret. I like the engineering goggles on the ferret, so we'll just go with that. Um, I really liked when I was playing on Elite, but I think for the sake of this, I'm going to actually play on Veteran. Seems a little bit easier, so I think I'm going to actually go with that. Um, I liked Elite, but there's also New Game Plus, so I don't want to play on Elite and then play on Elite again. So start on Veteran, and then move up to Elite, unless Veteran's just ridiculously easy, but I don't know if that'll be the case or not. And we already watched this, so we'll skip through that. Let's get these potions off my bar, and put potions there so I can see how many I have. Okay. Um, their main attack is just this hammer swing for right now. They also have flame hammer, which it's kind of like in that first dungeon I was doing in my Berserker video. Send the embers all over the place. I'm going to show off the skills real quick. There's this tree, which just focuses more on some of those abilities like I just showed you. The construction, which actually make little bots and turrets and stuff, which is pretty cool. The only thing I'll probably pick up here is the healing bot. Deploys a small drone that generates energy pulses, healing both you and your allies. It also restores mana and gives you armor boosts, so that's pretty helpful. So I'll probably go with that. Increases your armor and physical damage protection. I actually put a little bit into that too. I hadn't seen that. These, you have your shield bash, force field, which is like a damage absorption bubble, overload, which is an AoE knockback, AoE interrupt. This kind of does both of those, so I'll probably just skip overload and dynamo field and just wait till tremor. And then fire bash is a knockback and like AoE damage. And then a mobilization copter, which sounds like a little helicopter drone that flies around and stuns enemies and reduces their cast time and stuff. And then they have sword and board, which increases your damage based on your defense and your armor. This, whenever you take damage, it creates like a defensive bubble for you. And this heals you whenever you use any of your charge. The Berserker had the Frenzy ability right here. And this, they have charge. It's kind of like combo points. Whenever you deal damage, you get combo points, and you can use those on your different abilities. Like Force Field uses all available charges to increase the damage absorption by 50% per charge. So you can get up to 250%, I'm thinking. So that would be pretty fun. And then they have Shield Bash. So they seem like the more standard tank class, a lot more than the Berserker did. The Berserker is really fun though. I kind of like that class. I might actually go back to that and play that later on, but I'm going to try this out, see if I like this, and then make a decision once I get to about the same point where that Berserker was, which wasn't too far. Only about an hour or so into the game. Investigate this area real quick before we head to town. See if there's anything over here. I also like the hammers too. They attack more than just one enemy, which is kind of nice. I went through a few of the different options, and I never found anything that shows enemy health bars. So, still trying to see if that's something you can do. I haven't found it yet, though. And there we have some of the combo points. Alright. Oh, that's pretty cool. With the extra charge, that's really cool. I like that. Makes it deal more AoE damage. I thought when it just said it would go in 2 different charges, I thought that meant 2 additional directions rather than the 4. I didn't know it meant 2 extra bursts. Actually, I don't know. It seems a lot easier, like, than it was when I was playing with the Berserker. And after looking at all the class skills again, I think I should play on Elite. Pick it up, make it a little bit harder. I don't think I'll have as much of a time, as tough as a time, as I did with some of those parts of the Berserker, because I'll be able to heal myself better. I'll have all the absorption bubbles, and I don't know, I'm actually, yeah, we're going to do that. So I'm going to make the same character again. That was a waste of time, but okay. And if it gets to the point where things start to get too hard and I need to go back and grind, we can always do that, I guess. I just feel like this is a better fit for me, especially with all the Inferno Diablo I was playing. This doesn't seem like it'll be that hard. Elite seems more like similar to Hell mode in Diablo 3. I don't know. I just feel like I'm gonna get. Anytime I play games like this and I don't start on the hardest difficulty, I feel like things are too easy. I don't want to. I don't want to get like halfway through the game and then still be feeling like there's no challenge at all. So I guess we'll just overcome that hurdle before we get there. There we go. I already need potions. That's much better. Come here. Looks like we're gonna have to actually pay attention to that a little more and aim it so it doesn't go through a wall like it just did. So that's not helping anybody out. I'm gonna move these potions over again. So they're out of the way, and then since I don't have a shield yet, I was gonna pick up Shield Bash first, but since I don't have a shield, we'll go with the Healing Bot first, and we'll have that right there for now. So, okay. Does this follow me around, or is it static? Awesome. How long does he last? Is it just forever? Does he not die? I find that hard to believe. That doesn't sound right. If he doesn't die, that's awesome, but that seems a little too strong. Especially if he follows you around. I thought it was just gonna be like a static thing, like a totem or something. I think he heals my pet too, so that'll be nice. I hope so, anyway. Alright, well we're already further than we were before we restarted, so it didn't set me back too much. Alright, what's over here? My pet's really hard to distinguish from everything else. I know, I kind of liked having the hawk follow me around because I could always tell where it was at. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like this class. I already like the health bot. It seems pretty awesome. It heals like every 12 seconds, heals for about 20% of my health. So as long as I play a little more defensively, don't rush into combat too much, and don't get swarmed by enemies, I'm able to separate myself when I need to. I should be able to not use nearly as many potions as there was on the Berserker. Yeah. It also heals, says improves with player level, so every time I level up